Imagine standing in the middle of Phoenix, Arizona. It's a blazing 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The sun is cooking the pavement, but you step under an umbrella and go, hey, this actually isn't that bad. Now, teleport 2,000 miles east to Miami, Florida. The thermometer says 90 degrees, a full 10 degrees cooler. But the second you step outside, your shirt instantly sticks to your back like wet paper towels, and you feel like you're breathing inside a soup bowl. Why does a lower temperature feel like an absolute torture chamber? You've probably heard people say, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. But why does moisture in the air make 10 degrees cooler feel like you're being slow cooked alive? Let's unpack the science of why sweat betrays you. To understand this, we need to look at how your body handles hot weather. You see, human beings don't come with built-in air conditioning units. We have something much weirder, a liquid-based cooling system called sweat. Now, here's the giant secret most people miss. Sweating does not cool you down. I know, mind blown, right? If sweat cooled you down, sitting in a hot tub of your own perspiration would make you chill out. Sweat is just water pooling on your skin. The magic happens when that sweat turns into gas, a process called evaporative cooling. Think of sweat drops like a bunch of tiny heat sponges. When liquid sweat absorbs your body heat and evaporates into the air, it literally steals thermal energy from your skin and carries it away into the atmosphere. Boom, body cooled down. So, why does this radiator system work so amazingly well in Arizona, but totally fail in Florida? Meet the atmosphere, or as I like to call it, the air sponge. In dry places like Arizona or Nevada, the air has almost zero moisture. The air sponge is completely bone dry. So when you sweat in Phoenix, the air greedily drinks up your sweat instantly. Your body cools down so fast you might not even realize you're sweating. But Florida? Florida's air sponge is already soaked to the brim with water vapor coming off the ocean. The relative humidity is sitting at 80 or 90%. When your brain signals your body to sweat in Miami, your skin releases moisture, but the air looks at you and says, "Sorry, pal, we're full. No room for more water here." So instead of evaporating and cooling you off, your sweat just sits there, dripping down your forehead, ruining your outfit, and trapping your body's internal heat inside like a plastic oven bag. Meteorologists actually have a name for this misery scale, the heat index, or what meteorologists call what it actually feels like when you step out the door. At 90 degrees Fahrenheit with 90% humidity, your body feels like it's enduring a blistering 122 degrees. And this isn't just uncomfortable, it can actually be dangerous. Scientists measure this using something called wet bulb temperature. Basically, if the air gets hot enough and humid enough, the human body reaches a threshold where sweat stops evaporating completely. When that happens, your core temperature rises uncontrolled, leading straight to heat stroke. So when your uncle says dry heat is easier, he's actually scientifically correct. Shade actually works in Arizona because the air around you can still absorb your heat. In high humidity, shade is just a slightly darker sauna. So, the next time someone complains that 90 degrees in Florida feels worse than 100 in the desert, you can tell them the truth. It's not just in their head. Their body's built-in radiator is literally choking on soggy air. If you enjoyed discovering why everyday stuff works the way it does, hit that like button, subscribe to Obvious Questions, and drop a comment below. What's another obvious thing you've always wondered about? Until next time, stay cool and keep your AC running. And stay with us for the next obvious question.